In the deepest, darkest depths of the ocean, a baby whale was born. Growing up, he had no idea how big the world really was. All he knew was the warm embrace of his mother and the playful nudges of his siblings as they frolicked through the endless blue. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and the little calf grew bigger and stronger with each passing moment. As a baby, he would often get separated from his pod while playing hide and seek among the coral reefs. But his mother's whistle was always there to guide him back to her protective side. His father, the mighty alpha male of their pod, would teach him the ways of the ocean, showing him where to find the best food and how to navigate the treacherous waters. The young whale was curious and adventurous, always eager to explore new places and make new friends. One day, he and his pod were swimming near the surface when a school of dolphins swam past them. The young whale was fascinated by their grace and agility and wanted to play with them. But his mother warned him not to go too close. "They may look friendly," she said, "but dolphins are wild animals and can be dangerous if provoked." The young whale nodded obediently, but couldn't resist the urge to get closer. As he approached the dolphins, one of them suddenly turned and lunged at him. The dolphins were playing, but to the young whale it felt like a vicious attack. He panicked and tried to escape, but the dolphins were faster and more agile. They surrounded him, taunting him with their playful squeals. Just when he thought he'd be trapped forever, his father arrived, bellowing loudly and chasing the dolphins away. The young whale, shaken but unharmed, swam to his father's side, feeling grateful for his protection. As the years passed, the young whale grew into a magnificent creature, reaching the size of a full-grown humpback whale. His body was a sleek, powerful machine, perfectly adapted for life in the ocean. His skin was smooth and gray, his fins were strong, and his tail was a magnificent sight to behold. He was the king of his pod now, and his kingdom was the vast ocean that stretched as far as he could see. But his reign was not without its challenges. One day, while migrating with his pod, they encountered a group of hungry orcas. The killer whales were fast and vicious, and soon a young female from his pod was separated from the group. The male whales swam after her, trying to protect her, but the orcas were too quick. The female cried out in fear as the orcas closed in on her, their teeth bared in a deadly grin. The male whales fought bravely, ramming and biting the orcas, trying to save their companion. But the orcas were relentless, and soon the female's cries were silenced. The male whales, their strength depleted, were forced to retreat. The ocean, once their sanctuary, now seemed like a dangerous and unpredictable place. Despite the dangers that lurked in the deep, the whales continued their migration, traveling thousands of miles each year to find warmer waters. They swam alongside other creatures of the sea, forming a great awe-inspiring spectacle. The young whale, now an adult, felt a sense of responsibility for his pod. He was the strongest and most experienced of them all, and it was up to him to lead them to safety. As the sun began its slow descent, casting long shadows across the ocean floor, the whales reached their destination, a secluded cove protected from the harsh waves of the open sea. Here they would rest and recuperate before returning to the icy waters of the north. The young whale, now a wise and respected leader, watched over his pod, ensuring their safety and well-being. He was proud to be a whale, a magnificent creature of the ocean, and he was grateful for the life that had been given to him. Each whale in the ocean plays a vital role in maintaining the balance of nature. Their songs echo through the water, carrying messages to their fellow whales across vast distances. They are truly the giants of the ocean, and their impact on the world around them is immeasurable.